Hey guys, welcome back to another Mailbox Monday. In this week's episode, we are going to be answering some of your questions from our last Mailbox Monday. And then we also have some additional tips to help you scale your Etsy print-on-demand businesses. So let's get into it.
Let's go.
All right, so one of the questions we got was, you were saying that the sweatshirt with the children's names on the sleeve will be a big seller, but won't it be too hot to wear as we will be going into the summer? In our previous video, we were saying that sleeve prints on sweatshirts from Printify are trending now. And honestly, sweatshirts are my biggest seller all year round, even in the summertime.
I definitely see groups of families hitting the beach at night wearing sweatshirts.
Yeah, for sure. And it's like a lot of the oversized sweatshirts too. Even when you like look on Pinterest, there's oversized sweatshirts on the beach. So definitely don't hesitate to put those up. They're going to be big sellers all year round.
So basically, from your experience of being on Etsy for how many years now?
3.
You've noticed that sweatshirts sell
They're
year round.
my biggest seller. The Gildan 18,000 from Printify.
Yeah.
Biggest seller.
So I mean, that pretty much
all
shows
year
you
round.
that it's a possibility still yearly.
For sure.
Cool.
For sure.
Awesome.
And then also, like, some people say, you know, some people put their holiday, like, winter designs only on sweatshirts because they think, oh, people are probably only buying sweatshirts this time of the year. Same thing goes. T-shirts sell all year long as well, even in the wintertime. You have to think there's people living in all different locations. Some places are cold during the winter. Some people live in, like, Florida in the winter and they're looking for, like, a holiday tee. So don't hesitate to put your designs on T-shirts or sweatshirts at any point throughout the year.
Yeah, I think any big seller that you have with T-shirts should automatically go on a sweatshirt.
For sure. Your design should be on
it's a no-brainer.
A T-shirt and a sweatshirt. I am brand new to print on demand. Should I only have one niche, example teacher, or one product type like mugs, shirts, or bags? Thanks in advance. So there's 2 ways to go about this. In our shops, we have many niches. Our saying, if you guys haven't heard it yet, is the more fishing poles, the more fish. So we have over 100 niches in all of our shops.
Easily.
But we limit it to just a few products like t-shirts, sweatshirts, mugs, occasionally tote bags. But I have seen people do the one niche route and they are successful. But from our experience, we say the more fishing poles, the more fish.
Yeah, I would just hit as many niches as you can. Maybe open up a separate store for a single niche store just for your own passion and enjoyment and see if it takes off and have that as a little side thing when you have extra time. But your main store, my opinion, would be to have many niches.
Yeah, and if you go that one niche route, definitely apply. So say you have a teacher store, apply your teacher designs to as many different products as you want.
How long is it going to take you to do it?
Not that long. Do you still put just one color of one type of shirt in each listing, or do you list a couple colors in each listing? So for me, I still only do one color variation per listing.
So I offer 3 colors on each of my listings, and then I'll copy the listing about 2 to 3 times and try the different colors and put them as my main photos.
Yeah, so yeah, basically he offers multiple colors on his listings, and then he tests out the mock-up photos. He copies the listing and tests out different mock-up photos for each one.
Yeah.
But for me, I always think that like too many color options creates buyer's fatigue, so I've always just kept it at one.
Like you see those listings with a million different variations,
I wouldn't do that.
And it might work for a good amount of them, but for me, putting myself in the buyer's shoes, it's like that's too much to think about. Because if they clicked on your thumbnail already, chances are they liked it in that color that they clicked anyway. So why stray them too far away from what they already clicked and selected out of 30 shirts that they already saw?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like kind of keep it simple, you know, but there are people that do a lot.
Yeah, there's people who are successful with many different options, but like he said, you know, Etsy's a window shopping app basically, or window shopping platform basically. They go to the search, they type in what they want, let's say teacher shirt, and your listing among all the other teacher shirt listings, if you use similar SEO, they're all going to pop up. And like you said, if they clicked on your listing, they're only seeing that one mock-up photo. If they click on your listing out of all the other Etsy sellers, they like yours, right? So you pretty much have them at that point. Click, boom, they're inside the listing now. All you want them to do is be able to select their size and click check out.
To do a couple more clicks and have the shirt on the way to them.
But if you have another photo option that's offering 30 different color t-shirts, they're going to get overwhelmed.
It might throw them off.
And yeah, so like the less clicks, the less thoughts, the quicker you get them into your cart.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, next question.
I think this can help people who are new. It says, I'm just nervous to get my first product up and making sure I included everything needed and correctly. So in my description below is a free course. It's called Print on Demand to Freedom, and this is going to help you sign up on Etsy, sign up on Printify, sync the two, get your first listings up, and so much more. And it's literally click by click, step by step, and it's me sharing my screen and showing you the whole process. So.
She holds your hand through the process and gets you completely rolling, and the course is completely free.
Yeah.
I used it to get myself rolling.
Yeah, he was my
guinea pig. And I knew nothing about this whole about Etsy and print on demand. I knew very little, and it got me rolling, and it's great. Yeah. I also got a couple of my friends rolling off of this free course, so definitely check it out.
Yeah, check it out.
And you put it in the link right below for them to click on.
Yeah, in the description below.
Awesome.
Yep. And then also, side note, I'm going to make another video on this soon as I gather more information, because I just learned this information today. We're filming on Friday. What's today? It's now Monday, but we're filming on the Friday the 23rd. So you guys might have heard this information by now, but I'm hearing that there's some Etsy changes coming up, and I'm not sure when they're going to put it into effect, but Etsy's going to start charging new sellers $15 to open up a shop on Etsy. So if this is something you've been hesitating on, please go to my course and figure out how to sign up now.
Yeah, so at least do that part, and you'll save that money right now before they add it on.
I mean, it's only $15, but still, go save your money.
And it's just good incentive for you to start now.
Yeah,
oh, okay, I'm going to get it for free if I do it right now. Let me just click now and get the first couple of steps going, you know?
Like I said, I don't know when they're rolling this out, but they definitely
are. The whole thing about Etsy, it's like you learn as you go, so you shouldn't wait forever to add a first listing because you're overthinking it. Mm-hmm. Go and add 20 listings, and you'll learn more about listing and what you should do and the whole process while you're doing your beginning listings.
Yeah, it's okay to be messy.
Yeah.
It's okay to be messy. Anything I've been successful at, I just jump in messy and I figure it out.
Yeah, if you got to get your hands dirty.
If you wait till you think you know exactly what you're doing, like, you're never going to start. Because you truly, with anything in life, you don't fully learn how to do something until you jump in and experience it. Even when I went to college to be a teacher, I didn't fully learn everything I knew until I was a teacher. You have to actually just jump in and be messy and not care and learn from your mistakes and keep going. But anyways, okay, next question.
And I have some good tips too after these questions. So how many more questions do we have?
A couple more questions. Let me see.
We're trying to hurry up before the baby wakes up.
Got that one. So I started my shop in September of last year. I've only had 2 organic sales. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm trying to be patient and keep listing. I have around 250 Etsy listings. Do you have any tips? So basically, like, I don't fully know unless I can see your shop, but these are the main things that people get wrong in the beginning of their Etsy journey. So basically, there's possibility that you are designing in niches that are oversaturated and you need to niche down to sub niches. So let's take the teacher niche, for example. Instead of just taking the word teacher and putting it on a shirt, maybe look into niches that are further down, like for first grade teachers, kindergarten teachers, preschool teachers, maybe the librarian niche. You want to dive down into sub niches where there's less competition and higher search volume.
And I might have a little tip to help her blast off, as well as anybody else watching right now. If you jump on tonight and literally put up Easter matching family shirts
Yeah.
and list them as soon as you're done watching this video. You might be able to get a little blast off.
Yeah. Oh, and I have something to add to it. Easter 2024 shirts.
Yeah, if you add a 2024 twist to it. You don't have to, but you can try that as well. Maybe do 2 different versions. And so after this video is done, and also tell me in the comments if you ended up taking my advice and you're going to jump on your Etsy right after this and add Easter family matching shirts.
Yeah.
Do it now because Easter's what, March 17th?
No, is it?
I think it's March 17th,
no,
isn't it?
that's St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, that's St. Patrick's Day. So you still have more time than I thought.
Yeah. It's the last day of March this year.
Oh,
Easter
so it's the last day of March. So you do still have time for
March
people to
31st.
order and get it ahead of time.
Yes.
So jump on it right after this video.
But also tie in, like, you want to cross niche it. Don't just put like Happy Easter on a shirt. It's not going to sell. Like, this is what just started this conversation. You have to be careful, especially with holidays. They're very saturated niches. So you need to get clever with your family matching shirts.
Yeah.
And a quick way to stick out is the 2024 shirts, because like it's newly 2024,
Yeah.
right? So make like Easter 2024 family shirts, and if you have the time to complete custom orders, make it a family custom shirts to where they can type in the personalization box their family
for
name
each of their names,
and,
nicknames.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a good idea.
If you need help with personalization listings on Etsy, I have a YouTube video on step-by-step how to do the personalization listings for print on demand and Etsy, and I'll link that in the description.
Jump on that. Next question.
Would you recommend focusing more on mugs instead of t-shirts?
Do both.
Yeah, I say do both, for sure.
Do both.
Yep. If the design works. I always...
And if you're going to cut one, don't cut the shirts.
Yeah, no. I always start with shirts, and if the design makes sense for a mug, then I put it on the mug. Is it possible to make a video processing how you diversify your designs for different products? With your example of one design for 10 or more listings. So I used to put one design on like 10 different product listings in my Etsy shop when I first started, and I wouldn't diversify my designs at all. I literally take that same design and I put it on a t-shirt, on a sweatshirt, on a mug, on a tote bag. Maybe the sizing will be different, but I don't diversify my designs in any way. I just literally use the same design on different products. Okay, this is another similar one. Do you have any pointers in starting the Etsy business? I'm ready to start. So free course in the description below.
Start now.
Going to help you. Another similar thing, I have a question. If I were to do this full time, 9 hours a day, 5 days a week, and listed 10 to 15 quality optimized in-demand listings per day consistently, is it likely that I can make a full-time income? I'm interested in t-shirts.
It's a good question.
It's a great question. I want to be open and honest with you. You're not going to make enough money overnight to quit your 9-to-5 job. Even if you put in 9 hours a day, 10 to 15 listings, you're not going to make enough money to quit your job right away. There's so much that you have to learn. So I would never tell somebody like, yes, definitely. But I think if you're going to be putting in that much time, you're going to learn much faster than the average person.
Yeah, like I already like where your head is
Yeah.
and the dedication, and you know that you need to put these numbers on the board. So do this. Work your job. Start this as well. You're going to have to hustle hard and do
Yep.
both. And when your profit exceeds the amount that you're making at your job, maybe consider switching over.
That's what I did.
Great question.
As a teacher,
and I believe in you and do it because that's what we did.
You can do it.
You want your time and your freedom and to be your own boss and to work from home and all that good stuff that comes with it. Yeah, want it. That's the first step.
Yeah.
And you already know what it takes, so start it. And then when it's enough money to jump ship, you have that option.
Yeah. That's what we did. I did it in the pockets of my time as a teacher and a new mom and a wife.
And she wanted it so bad that she was so driven that's why she succeeded.
Yeah, your why is the
up.
most important thing. So get clear on why you want this to be your full-time job and go after it. Nas is getting the baby right now. He just woke up. He likes to be a guest appearance in these videos. So I'm going to answer the last question, and then when Nas comes back with baby, he has some extra tips that we were talking about at breakfast today for you. Okay, so let's say I was making a mug on Printify. All right, this one you guys gotta like visualize this question. Let's say I was making a mug on Printify and I uploaded an image I made in Canva, but I want to use the words that I made on KITTL also on the same mug. Can I use two different uploads on the same mug? The image I created in Canva and a quote I made in KITTL. Can I put them on the same mug? So yes, you can, because within Printify, for the mugs, you're able to continue uploading your PNG files. I don't suggest doing it that way though. What you need to do is download your quote within KITTL as a PNG file, and then upload that into Canva on top of your design that's in Canva. So let's say like in Canva you have a picture of your son, and then in KITTL you made a quote that said like, "You are my sunshine." You're going to download "You are my sunshine" from KITTL as a PNG file, upload that into Canva and pull it on top of your son and make it look nice and like even, and then save those two together as a PNG file from Canva, and then upload that one PNG file to your mug within Printify. I hope that makes sense. I think it's best to attach those two designs together to keep it one file, especially if you need to use it over and over again, and to make sure that your design is even within the mug on Printify. Also, before I forget, write your questions in the comments below if you have any questions or anything you need us to clarify on in the comments below, and we will and you'll have the possibility of us addressing that in the next Mailbox Monday. All right, so he has some tips that he's...
So the first tip is what I just said a couple minutes ago, was design the family Easter shirts. Right now, as soon as you are done watching this video, comment below if you did take my advice and started designing the Easter family matching shirts, and keep us updated on your success. A couple like key things of advice that I had for people, and you know, they can do some or not.
Sorry, I didn't mean
if you're not using your social networks to market your Etsy shop, put your social network on mute and take a break from it.
Social medias, like Instagram.
Social medias.
Instagram, Facebook.
If you're not using your Instagram to promote your Etsy shop,
which you don't need to.
If it's just a personal Instagram, put it on deactivate for a month.
Or just delete the app from your phone.
Yeah.
Because it's wasting your time.
Because I don't want to tell you to delete, like some people hold those apps close to their heart because they keep in touch with friends and family on them. But what I'm trying to say is take at least a month break away from your social media.
Yeah, you'll have so much time on your
hands.
hands.
And focus on making money.
Yeah.
Because whether you realize it or not, it's a big distraction, and time, it takes up a lot of your time.
Yeah, that was
when
the
we
first
started
thing
taking a break. She deleted her Facebook, I deleted my Facebook. We kept like our Instagrams. We erased our Instagrams off our phone for a month or two.
No, I stopped for like 2 years.
She stopped going on it completely.
And it got weird. People were like, "Are you okay?" Because I was the one that was like posting all the time, like on my personal thing. And people were reaching out like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yes, I'm fine. I'm just taking a break." I had to.
My advice is just take a break from that, because the time that you're spending on there looking at other people's lives, you need to focus on yours and making money. You see those quotes online that's like, take a break, disappear for 6 months and focus on your...
that's what we did.
That's key. That is really key. I understand people want to have these lives and be social and have a bunch of people in their lives and keep up on a bunch of people's, you know, drama and ups and downs and everyday life. You got to focus on yours and making money and do what's best for your family, and you'll thank me after. And also, your brain and vibe will be more at peace because you don't have all this different energy floating in your brain all the time, and that's what social media does.
Yeah, it's a distraction for sure.
I'll get off that topic because you get the point.
If you guys are interested
but you will thank
in
me later.
Conversations like that, though, because we could go on for hours.
Yeah, we can go more and
let
more
us
on
know,
that type
and
of stuff.
we'll make some like mindset and some life hacks.
Yeah, comment below if you want us to talk more about like
like everyday life stuff that could
and not just
that helps you succeed.
My other thing right below that was stop comparing yourself to others, you know, because it is that kind of goes with what I said of taking a break from social media. I wrote stop comparing yourself to others. Because there's always going to be people that are more successful or less successful. You just need to stay in your lane on your path. Everyone's timing is different. Yeah. Just focus on you.
And use other people's like success stories as inspiration for what you can accomplish.
Right, just use it strictly for inspirational purposes only. The other thing, this all kind of falls in because I've been thinking about this, about people in general and what they do. Stop asking others for opinions of what you're doing. Make your moves in silence. Mm-hmm. So you might sit around and tell a bunch of friends that you want to start selling t-shirts. They're going to put their doubts on you. And they might not even be aware of how much money people do make in this or anything else.
Cancel the noise.
Just cancel the noise and make your moves in silence. And then when you start achieving and you're up and rolling, then you can share it with people. But don't let people stray you off the course. Nobody knows exactly what's best for the other person.
Yeah.
They're going to speak on their experiences and their life and their energy. It could be completely different from yours.
People will put their own doubts and fears into your life.
Don't let them do it.
If you're watching this video right now and you've made it this far, clearly you're interested in learning more about this and how you can succeed in this. You know, so go with your own intuition and your own gut and do what's best for you because it's your life. It's nobody else's life.
Right. They're not the ones in your shoes every single day. You have to live your life, so make it right. And then these are all just side notes because this is a little bit off the subject. Printify, I noticed, has even a cheaper shipping option.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's another update.
If when you go to put your order through, and at the end when it asks you about shipping, it says economic or the standard one, and we've always been doing standard. I just noticed that if you do click the economic one, you can save like $1.50. And that might not sound like a lot, but if you put it in terms of adding listings, you can take that $1.50 and go add 7 more listings on for the money that you just saved off of that. You know, it does add up. If you put through 20 orders that night, you just saved, $30 or whatever it is. So it's cool and it's a good option. Now, I'll keep you posted on, I noticed that it does slow the shipping time down and gets to people a couple days later than the standard one. So I'll let you know down the line, like if it worked for me. And if it does, then it's cool because you can save some money and put that towards, listing or put it in your wallet.
Yeah.
That was the date that I was saying was St. Patty's Day is March 17th.
Yeah, we're cutting it a little
close.
So
we are cutting it close, but I'm just giving you a heads up. If you, by the end of this video is over, add some really key St. Patty's Day listings, and you might be able to get some sales off the hype of it coming up soon. And you have enough time right now if you add today after watching this video, it's enough time to ship to people if they bought it for this next week.
Yeah, for sure.
So jump on St. Patty's Day listings, and if they don't sell but they still are getting views and they're good, then save them to next year.
Yep.
Renew them 2 months before St. Patty's Day next year.
Yeah.
But that's a launch pad right now that I would say.
Yeah, that's a good tip. Like, don't ever feel like you said, if your listings don't sell this time around because they got too close to the holiday, no, in my eyes, no listing is ever wasted because we have listings sometimes that we put up and it never sold, and then all of a sudden a year later it sells, and we're like, whoa, good thing I didn't delete this.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it starts taking off for whatever reason. So just know, when you put the work in, it's eventually going to pay off.
Yeah, and you can always tweak the SEO. If you still believe in the design and you think it's dope and you're like, this is definitely going to sell, it just hasn't been in front of the right eyes yet, then tweak the tags and title, change it up a little bit, get inspiration from another bestseller's SEO, and give it another round.
Yeah.
Give it another try. And we talk about t-shirts, sweatshirts, and mugs a lot, so I did want to give them advice on a different product that I've seen that Printify has that sells, which is under home decor wall art. So go through all your t-shirts or go through the ones that sold the most and put it on a piece of wall art. Get a cool mock-up that shows you the picture that's like on a wall, and put yours on there and give it a shot and put some listings up.
For sure.
So I would say wall art / home decor period.
Yeah.
Dive into that now too, because it's always going to be selling regardless. And you don't want to just be limited to one thing. I had to start telling myself, because I'm always focused on the shirts. But it's like, no, start dabbling into the home decor.
Yeah. We're starting to use products from Printify in the home decor section. So as we continue to do this and the more we learn, we'll make more videos. But the cool thing about home decor is like the profit margin is much higher than the profit margin with t-shirts. And there's such a variety of products that Printify has. Like he said, wall art, there's blankets that are a big seller that we're looking into.
And you did a previous video that they can find here on your page with the
lamps and the pillows.
Lamps, which is home decor. She did lamps and pillows, and they matched.
Yeah.
So if you can also get the customer to buy a bunch of matching things for
a
whole bedroom set or a whole office set, that is key.
Yeah, and Printify, like the quality is really good. I've seen the lamps. If you go to that video, I'll link it below, but I show the actual lamp and the pillows, and it's very good quality. Yeah. My mom ordered them, and she said the packaging was really great for the lamps.
You pretty much showed the whole thing in that video, so go see it on our page. What's the title? We'll put it in the description below. I'm almost done, but I have focus on evergreens, shirts and designs that sell all year round. You don't have to get too focused on the holidays and be a holiday obsessed with matching every holiday. Focus on evergreen stuff that's going to sell on these random months and keep your shop afloat and keep your bank account flowing with money in it.
Yeah, with the holidays, like you have to cross niche and niche down, because there are a lot of listings in those categories. So
yeah. And then I'm done after this with my tips for this Mailbox Monday. But I saw a cool quote online that I wanted to share with everybody. It says, "A wise man once said, 'Laziness kills ambition, jealousy kills peace, anger kills wisdom, and fear kills dreams.'"
Ooh, I like that.
I thought that was dope. So think about that and use it as inspiration to keep you going.
We'll leave off with that. That was really good.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. And below, so we know that you watched the entire video, share with us your favorite song, the name of the artist and the name of the song, and let's see if it matches one of ours.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. This was episode 2 of Mailbox Monday.
Actually, the third one.
The third one. Yeah. Oh, we're already on lucky 3.
Yeah, so
and we're going to keep
back
going.
And watch our previous
and
ones.
Of course, comment below questions that you want us to answer on the next one.
Any questions? Etsy, print on demand, online businesses, moving to another country, like whatever. Yeah. We're an open book.
Yeah, we're gonna start adding a bunch of different content.
Yeah, let us know what you want to see. What do you want to see from us?
Get into more of our story and everything. Yeah. It's just we're big on the print demand right now, but we're gonna totally share a bunch of other things, because that's what life is, more than just print on demand. It's life.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching. Bye.
All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.